They wore robes. They were called brothers, nuns, priests. But to dozens of children, they were something very different. They're tormentors. What happened behind the iron gates of Madonna Manor was not charity. It was torture. And today, you're going to hear what no one else wants to tell. Before I continue telling you this story that will send chills down to the very core of your soul, I invite you to help the channel grow and keep bringing stories that no one else dares to share. Subscribe now, activate the bell so you don't miss any videos, and of course, leave your like to strengthen our community. Don't miss the chance to be part of this unique journey. Between the 1950s and 1980s, thousands of poor, orphan children, or those handed over by the state, were placed in the Catholic orphanages Madonna Manor and Hope Haven in New Orleans, Louisiana. To the outside world, they were institutions of care and Christian discipline. But for many who lived there, it was the beginning of a hell that would last a lifetime. Survivor accounts detail the horror experienced there. Children were locked in dark rooms for days, without food. Some were forced to kneel on corn kernels until they bled. And the physical punishments were not the worst. A former inmate named George revealed in a recent interview that at just 7 years old, he was subjected to unacceptable conduct by one of the friars who took care of the infirmary. The man claimed it was spiritual healing. No one ever believed him. To this day, George carries scars that cannot be seen on the outside. More than 100 survivors filed lawsuits. The actions revealed names, dates, hidden documents. But did you know that some of these names were protected even after the testimonies? Why did the Archdiocese of New Orleans declare bankruptcy just when the names were about to be revealed? Coincidence or strategy? And what about the documents that disappeared? A list with more than 30 accused individuals was mysteriously lost from the internal investigations. What secrets did that list hold? Another former inmate, Paul, says he used to hear children screaming from inside the discipline rooms. According to him, a nun named Sister Dolores would use an iron ruler to punish disobedient children. Some were only 5 years old. For years, silence was bought with fear, shame, and stories that nothing of that would be believed. But the truth always finds a crack to escape. Documents revealed in 2018 show that the Archdiocese itself had internal records of unacceptable conduct since the 1960s, and yet nothing was done. No punishment, no imprisonment, just silent transfers. After all, how many children disappeared without leaving a name? How many families never even knew the fate of their children? How many documents are still locked away in ecclesiastical files, forbidden to the public? And the most terrifying question, how many institutions like this are still operating today, disguised as care? If you've made it this far, don't let this story disappear as well. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to hear more real cases that were swept under the rug. Because as long as there is silence, the cycle continues. And here, we tell what no one else wants to tell.